I didn't realize how empty I had become until I tried to keep going and found no strength. Everything within me felt worn out and tired, like I had nothing left to give anymore. Jesus, I kept pushing through the exhaustion, hoping something would change on its own. But instead I found myself slowing down until I could no longer ignore the emptiness. You restored my soul, Jesus, when I was worn. In the middle of the places I felt torn, you brought me back to life again and healed me from within. Oh, there were parts of me I had neglected, ignoring the deeper needs of my heart, trying to stay busy to avoid the truth that I was slowly breaking inside. But Jesus, you brought everything to the surface, not to overwhelm me, but to heal me. And in that moment I realized that I needed you more than anything. You restored my soul, Jesus, when I was worn. In the middle of the places I felt torn, you revealed what needed to be made new and brought me back to you. Oh, you didn't just fix what was visible, but went deeper into the unseen places, healing wounds I didn't know were still there, and restoring what I thought was gone. And Jesus, your work within me was gentle, but powerful beyond what I expected. And slowly I began to feel whole again, in ways I cannot fully explain. You restored my soul, Jesus, when I was worn. In the middle of the places I felt torn, you healed what I could not repair and met me there. Oh, you taught me to slow down and listen, to stop running from what I feel, and to trust that even in stillness you are working within me. Jesus, you became my place of rest, where I could finally breathe again. And for the first time in a long time I felt peace settle within me. You restored my soul, Jesus, when I was worn. In the middle of the places I felt torn, you gave me rest I couldn't find, and calmed my mind. Oh, now I see restoration differently, not as something instant or rushed, but as a process you walk me through with patience and steady love. Jesus, you are still You restored my soul, Jesus. When I was born, in the middle of the places I felt torn, you continue working deep in me until I am fully free. So I give you every part of my life, the strong and the still fragile places, knowing you are not finished with me yet, and that your work is ongoing. Jesus, I rest in what you are doing without fear or resistance, because I know the one restoring me will never leave me incomplete. You restored my soul, Jesus, when I was worn, in the middle of the places I felt torn, in the middle of the places I felt torn. Now I live in the peace you've given me and walk in your victory. Jesus, you have healed my soul, piece by piece, day by day.
There were times I gave up on myself, when I saw no reason to keep trying. Every failure echoed louder than hope, and I felt too weak to begin again. Jesus, I had already decided that I was not worth redeeming, but you stepped into my lowest place and proved me completely wrong. My Jesus never gave up on me, even when I let go, when I lost direction and didn't know. You gave me strength to rise again and begin again. Jesus, there were times I gave up on myself, when I saw no reason to keep trying. Every failure echoed louder than hope, and I felt too weak to begin again. Jesus, I had already decided that I was not worth redeeming, but you stepped into my lowest place and proved me completely wrong. My Jesus never gave up on me, even when I let go, when I lost direction and didn't know. You stayed through every broken part and restored my heart. Yeah. I walked in circles through my mistakes, repeating things I thought I'd overcome, and every time I fell again, I felt further from your presence. But Jesus, you never counted my failures the way I counted them against myself. You kept showing me mercy that I didn't think I deserved. wished that I had used up every chance, and that this time there was no coming back from what I had become. But Jesus, your truth spoke louder than every lie I believed, and slowly I began to see myself the way you still saw me. My Jesus never gave up on me, even when I let go, when I lost direction and didn't know. You silenced every voice of shame and called me by my name. Yeah, you didn't rush the process in me or expect instant perfection. You walked with me through every step, patient in my healing. Jesus, you understood my struggle, even when I couldn't explain it. And you stayed close beside me until I could stand again. My Jesus never gave up on me, even when I let go, when I lost direction and didn't know. You walked with me through every scar and brought me back to who I am. Now I see grace in a different way, not as something distant and unreachable, but as something that met me personally, right in the middle of my mess. Jesus, you changed how I see everything, including how I see myself. Because if you didn't give up on me, then I won't give up either. My Jesus never gave up on me, even when I let go, when I lost direction and didn't know. You gave me strength to rise again and begin again. So I will carry this truth forward into every part of my life, that no matter how far I fall, your grace is still reaching. Jesus, I am standing here today because you chose not to leave, and I will never forget that you didn't give up on me. My Jesus never gave up on me when I let go, when I lost direction and didn't know. Now I live in the light of what you've done, because you never gave up once. You stayed, you remained, Jesus, through my loss and pain. When I fell, you were near, holding me through every fear. I believed I had crossed a line that I could never return from, that I had gone too far this time, and there was no way back. God, I carried that weight in silence, afraid to even call your name. But even in my deepest distance, you were already reaching for me. I was not too far gone, God, for you to find me. Even in the dark Your mercy still defined me. You came closer than I thought you would, and showed me I was still understood. Shame had become my language, and guilt was all I could feel. Every memory reminded me of how far I had fallen. But God, you did not speak in condemnation. You didn't push me further away. Instead, you met me with compassion that I could not explain. I was not too far gone, God, for you to find me. Even in the dark, your mercy still defined me. You silenced the voice that said I was done, and reminded me I was still your one. I thought I had to fix everything first before I could come back to you. But I had nothing left to offer, and no strength left to try. God, you showed me that grace meets us not when we are ready, but when we are completely undone and willing to be held again. I was not too far gone, God, for you to find me. Even in the dark, your mercy still defined me. You took me as I was, not as I should be, and still chose to carry me. Slowly, you began restoring me, not all at once, but day by day, teaching me to trust again and believe in something greater. God, you rewrote what I believed about myself and replaced every lie with truth, until I could finally see that I was never rejected by you. I was not too far gone, God, for you to find me. Even in the dark, your mercy still defined me. You rebuilt what I thought was lost, no matter what it cost. Now I carry this story with me, not as shame but as a testimony, because what you did in my lowest place is something I cannot deny. God, let my life remind others that no one is beyond your reach, and that even in brokenness, your love still speaks. I was not too far gone, God, for you to find me. Even in the dark, your mercy still defined me. Let this truth be heard by every soul, that you still make people whole. So I will walk forward without fear, not because I am perfect now, but because I know who holds me
and who never let me go. God, I am standing here today because you came when I could not move, and reminded me in my darkest place that I was still loved by you. I was not too far gone, God, for you to find me. Even in the dark, your mercy still defined me. Now I stand in the light of what you've done, because you never gave up on me once. Not too far, not too lost, God, you came and paid the cost. In my shame, in my pain, you called me back again.
Oh, now I trust in you. Now I trust in you, my God, in all I face. I had reached a place where everything stopped making sense, where the plans I had carefully built began to fall apart, and nothing I held on to seemed strong enough to remain. Every expectation I carried slowly slipped through my hands. God, I stood there surrounded by what felt like failure, trying to understand how everything had come undone. And in that moment I was convinced, deep within my heart, thought this was the end of everything I had hoped for. I thought it was the end, God, but you made a way right in the middle of my darkest day. What I saw is broken beyond repair. You were already restoring there. There were questions I couldn't answer, no matter how hard I tried. Why things changed so suddenly without warning or reason. Why doors I believed were meant for me closed without explanation. And why the path ahead looked emptier than I had ever known. And God, I wrestled with confusion in the quiet of my thoughts, searching for something that would bring me clarity. But even when I could not understand what was happening, you were still present in ways I could not yet see. I thought it was the end, God, but you made a way right in the middle of my darkest day. Even when I couldn't see ahead, you were guiding every step I tread. There is a kind of breaking that reaches deeper than pain, where it feels like something inside you has completely shifted. Not just hurt on the surface, but a change in how you see life, where everything familiar suddenly feels distant and uncertain. God, in that place I felt completely undone before you, with nothing left to hold on to or depend on. But what I thought was the collapse of everything within me was actually the beginning of something you were rebuilding. I thought it was the end, God, but you made turned my breaking into something new and brought me closer to you. You did not remove me instantly from that difficult place, nor did you rush the process I was going through. Instead, you walked with me through every painful moment, teaching me to trust you even when I did not understand. God, you gave me strength when I felt completely empty, and peace when everything around me felt uncertain. And slowly through each moment I began to realize that you had never left me in that place alone. I thought it was the end, God, but you made a way right in the middle of my darkest day. You stayed with me through every tear and made your presence clear. Now when I look back at everything that happened, I can see your hand in places I once overlooked. Moments where things could have completely fallen apart, but somehow held together in ways I cannot explain. God, what I once called loss, I now see differently. Not as an ending, but as a redirection of my life. Because what I thought would destroy everything in me was actually shaping me into who I needed to become. I thought it was the end, God, but you made a way right in the middle of my darkest day. You turned my ending into a brand new start and restored my heart. So now I will not fear moments that feel like endings, or situations that seem beyond repair in my eyes. Because I have learned something deeper through this journey, that you are always working, even when I cannot see it. God, I trust you with every uncertain part of my life, every closed door and every unexpected turn, knowing that what I call the end is never final, because in your hands there is always more to come. I thought it was the end, God, but you made a way right in the middle of my darkest day. Now I trust you in all I face, because I have seen your grace. It felt like the end of everything I knew, but God, you were making something new. Through the pain and through the fall, you were working through it all. There were days I felt so far from you, like something had shifted deep inside me. The closeness I once knew felt distant, and I didn't understand how it changed. Lord, I kept replaying every moment, trying to figure out where I went wrong. And the more I thought about it all, the more I felt like I had lost you. I didn't lose you, Lord, even when I felt far closer than I knew. I started believing the distance I felt was proof that you had stepped away, that maybe I had gone too far this time and couldn't return to where I was before. But Lord, what I didn't understand then was that feelings don't always reflect the truth. 'Cause even when I could not sense your presence, you were still right there beside me. I didn't lose you, Lord, even when I felt far away. Even when my heart began to drift and sway, you never moved even when I changed. Your love for me remained. I tried to fix everything on my own, thinking I had to earn my way back, as if I needed to prove something first before I could come close to you again. But Lord, you were not waiting at a distance. You were never standing far from me. You were right there in my struggle, just waiting for me to turn back. I didn't lose you, Lord, even when I felt far away. Even when my heart began to drift and sway, you were near in every step I took, even when I overlooked. And when I finally stopped running in my mind and allowed myself to come back honestly, I didn't find rejection or disappointment, but a quiet peace I had been missing. Lord, you didn't remind me of the distance or make me feel like I had failed. You simply received me as I was, like I had never left at all. I didn't lose you, Lord, even when I felt far away. Even when my heart began to drift and sway, you welcomed me without delay and never turned me away. Now I understand something deeper, that you are not the one who moves away. Even when I feel distant and disconnected, you remain constant and unchanged. Lord, it was never about losing you, but about losing sight of where you were, because you have always been near, even in the moments I felt alone. I didn't lose you, Lord, even when I felt far away. Even when my heart began to drift and sway, you stayed constant through it all and answered every call. So when I feel that distance again, or the silence feels too heavy to understand, I will remember what I've learned through this, that you are still present even there. Lord, I will not let my feelings define the truth or convince me that you have left me, because now I know without a doubt that I never really lost you. I didn't lose you, Lord, even when I felt far away. Even when my heart began to drift and sway, now I stand in what I know is true, that I've always had you. Yeah. Even when I couldn't You never walked out.